Huh, can I eat that thing? Lynn, no. Oh, you can't. Chapter 7, 10:05 p.m. I just can't get the images I saw at the police headquarters out of my head. The person who shot me tonight is the last person in the world I want to believe did it. Now I'm here at the place she and I agreed to meet. The restaurant the police were staking out as Point X. When I got here, I found the place in ruins. Whoa! Whoa, what in the world happened here? Also, that is a very big chicken. Oh, the heavens, what do I do? If I'd known something like this would have happened, I would have paid the poor child more. I would have cooked more chicken for her. I would have sung to her as much as she liked until she'd had her fill. But actually, about the singing, she did tell me she'd had her fill a time or two. Chef seems to be in quite a panic. Oh, anyways, at least it doesn't look like the waitress is dead. Oh, that's true, because she doesn't have a core, so you would know that. Because I was like, oh, whoa, that nose. What? Yeah, I said, like, I made the joke about, like, take a shot anytime someone makes a pose, but frankly, I think, like, take a couple shots because I don't know that you need to see his nose doing that. All right, so chef's hat with the wine bottle underneath that you can still see. Okay, a tire to roll. Hey, but that guy's dead. I mean, oh, I'm sorry, that guy. I mean, presumably that was the guy on the other end of the I was gonna say phone. They ate like the intercom system when you heard the crash on the speakers. Okay. Roll. Of course. Lynne is under a giant... Look at me! I am dead! What took you so long? Well, that's one way to greet a guy. What happened here? Hey, how should I know? I'm the victim. Is it just my imagination, or is she getting more and more brazen every time she dies? Oh, that's because I'm a detective. You know, have to be tough. Well, and how did it go? Did you check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99? Yeah, just like I promised. Actually, I have a few things I want to ask you about. Yeah, sure, we agreed to use each other after all, right? All right, let's swap info then. All right, well, we'll start with the work schedule because, you know, that was our initial thing. All right, just like you said, each prisoner had a little blackboard in his cell. But the thing is, there wasn't anything written on prisoner D99's blackboard. It was blank. What? I guess maybe it means his schedule for tomorrow hasn't been decided yet? Blank? Blank? No! What? I didn't think she'd lose it over a blank blackboard. You're so upset about an undecided work schedule. I get the feeling that back when I was alive, I never had much of a schedule to worry about myself. You know what it means when a prisoner doesn't have a schedule for the next day? It means something. It doesn't mean he doesn't have work to do. It's more like he can't work. Because he's gonna be executed. Executed? Do you know what prisoner D99's crime was? I think so. They said something about him murdering his wife right in front of a family member. That's what they say, but it's not true. He would never. Detective Jowd would never do anything like that. The death penalty hasn't been enforced in this country for a very long time. Not for decades. Even if the prisoner wants it. Like in this case. Whoa! Wait, the prisoner wants it? Well, there's definitely something else going on with this case. I just know it. I have to find out what. If his work schedule is blank for tomorrow, I have to do it right now. So this prisoner D99, Detective Jowd, he must be connected to me in some way too. I mean, he was literally painting your face. After all, he obviously knows me. I mean, I know last episode was the plot thickens episode, but the plot thickens again. So, a crime that she says he didn't do. He wants to have the death penalty, despite the fact that this country hasn't used the death penalty in decades. Oh, man. Just so much in my head. All right, well, before we get into what's going on right here, look, we solved your business. I have a little question for you. On my way here, I stopped by the chief of police's office. Oh, it was just on your way, was it? While I was there, I saw who did it. I saw my murderer. You saw him? Where? How? Not him. Her. There was a security camera set up there at the junkyard where I got shot. The security tape showed the person who shot me. It was you. No way. You're kidding, right? What do you have to say for yourself, detective? It wasn't me. I didn't shoot you. If I recall, this is what you said about who shot me. My memory just isn't clear on that part. So how can you say for sure it wasn't you? Because I told you before. You were supposed to give me some information. Information, huh? Maybe that information was the reason you shot me. What do you mean? You said you had information on the case I'm looking into. I'd hardly shoot you before I even heard it, right? I agree, that wouldn't make sense if it was before. Huh? What if it was after you'd already gotten the information from me? I definitely told you something then. Whatever it was, it really shocked you. What did I tell you? I tried gasp. I don't know if that picked up. Yeah, I don't know that you heard it, but I heard ... exclamation. I was like, whoa, type of thing. But I don't know that with my noise gates if the thing picked it up. So just know, I did voice her shock at that. I don't remember. I don't know. You've got to believe me. After you saved me, I thought I got all my memories back. Maybe I really didn't. You told me something. I can't remember that part at all. You got the information you wanted from me and then you shot me. Isn't that what happened? Oh, I didn't shoot you. Oh, please tell me. What did you tell me that time? What did I learn from you? No, I trust Lynne. I mean, like, okay, well, clearly, I don't trust, like, I didn't shoot you. She clearly shot you. That part, like, she clearly has ghost memory stuff. But I still very much believe, like, she didn't just be like, oh, thanks for the information, bang. Like, whatever, she clearly wasn't, like, she wasn't there to murder you, whatever is going on. Like, yeah. I still trust Lynne. The police are staking this restaurant out tonight. They called it Point X. Point X, huh? That's a good name for this place. The white-suited inspector was surprised to find out you just casually waltzed in here. Inspector Cabanella? What in the world made you pick this place anyway? I guess I'd have to say because of you. But me? Huh? That's right, she did pull a thing out. Do you remember that note I found? I did not, so I'm glad it flashed back that one, because, like, yeah, showing, like, what happened last episode with, like, look, he painted you. I'm like, yeah, we all remember that. But I forgot that she found a note and you couldn't read it in time, and you could only get to the phone when you went over there. because she folded it. Right. I mean, not that you would have been able to read it anyways, we now learned. But, like, she folded it up, and you're like, oh, it's folded up. I can't see it. I forgot that. Thank you, game. I didn't remember. Yeah, I remember. No, I didn't. That note I didn't get a chance to read. It had a place and a time written on it. The Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. In other words, I was supposed to meet somebody here tonight. Apparently so. I just had to get that information you were going to give me. That's why I came here. It was the only lead I had left. And this here is point X. So that must mean the mark the police were waiting for was me? So what are you going to do now? I mean, you fulfilled your goal, right? You found out who shot you. You're gonna get revenge? It'd be easy enough to do. All you have to do is not save me. Is this the ending I was hoping for? Did I unravel all the mysteries of me? What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna save you, that's what. You are? I wanna know everything. Who I was, why I was killed. I'd like to know who those guys are, too. I want answers. I'm gonna find them. To do that, I'm gonna need your help. Okay, I won't say thank you. Not yet. I won't say I'm sorry either, but I'll help to see it that you get your answers. All right, good. Now I think it's time to go back to the past. All right, come on. I can't leave you leaving flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all. I think I have this as a screenshot without my face on it, but just in case. Whoop. The Chicken Kitchen. All right, let's see what happened here. Huh, the note said the Chicken Kitchen, 10 o'clock. Ah, did it again. I wonder who that pointy-haired man was gonna meet here. What's this? Okay, well. Here you go. Yeah, we'll get up to the blue-skinned people up there in a minute. Have I mentioned how good the character design? Where's my chicken? Huh, can I eat that thing? Lynne, no. Oh, you can't. Huh? Oh, okay, so she... All right, okay. Woo! Blah. You are just going bigger and better with each new death, aren't you? Oh, leave me alone. Can I help it if I got tired of dying the usual ways? Hey, I'll say this. It was a death any detective could be proud of. Uh-huh, what makes you say that? The way you saved somebody else before dying yourself. Oh, the waitress? The one with the chicken on her head? Well, next time you put a chicken on your head, you should try one about the size of the waitress's. I'll make a note of that for next time. Anyway, if you hadn't tried to save the waitress, you'd still be alive. Well, I couldn't help it. You know, the detective thing and all. Wasn't able to save the poor van driver, though. That speed, he must have died instantly. Well, we can't let a heroic detective like you stay dead. The root of this whole disaster is clear. The only question is, how do I stop it? All right, let's get started. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, and at first I wondered, why did she backflip? And then I thought, oh, right, the van came crashing through the wall right there. So that's why. Yeah, you hold on a minute, Lynne. So she just she sees the van coming through the window, pushes the waitress out of the way, backflips out of the way of the van. So everything should have gone smooth except, yeah. All right, good job, Lynne. See, and this is why I say, like, I don't care about what the video showed. I still trust Lynne. Like, yeah, again, like, you know, just like Cabanela is smarmy, but he seems to be a good guy. And, or at least that's what Lynne says. And I believe that because I trust Lynne. And like this, like Lynne is a good person, even if she shot you. I don't care. I mean, it's also looking more and more like you are not a good person, or weren't. Like, you're fine now, but because like if you're supposed to be meeting someone, and clearly we have those guys up here. Like, also that's a hairstyle, my man. Oh, we can listen in on them. But we can't listen in. Hey, we can't hear what they're saying. Don't yell at me. Apparently we ghosts can't hear conversations that are too far away. If we want to hear what they're saying, we have to get closer. But I want to hear what they're saying. Yeah, those two are definitely suspicious. Huh, I was supposed to meet someone here at the restaurant tonight. Maybe it wasn't meat, but more like something else? Yeah, Cecil. If all goes well with our deal tonight, we'll have the power to change the world, sir. Yes, a very important night indeed, my good man. We can't afford to make mistakes. Mistake. A deal? I wonder what it's all about. I wish I knew, but those two are definitely worth checking out. All right, what do we say? What was that sign? Tempting dessert menu, maybe? It's kind of embarrassing to have somebody watch your every move like this. No, the sign was... They come to think of it, what did the sign say? My memory's a little hazy on that part. Well, in any case, just hanging around here isn't gonna fix anything. I'll have to look for a way to get beyond this area. All right, so sign, the menu, we can't read it. We can ring the bell, examine the sign, look at the note. Well, examine it. You wrote this note, right? I think so. I don't remember. 10 o'clock. That means it's already time for your meeting with whoever it is. Yeah, so even more like that they're the people you're meeting, because whoever you're supposed to be meeting should be here already. Now that I think about it, whoever you were supposed to meet might already be here. Yeah, exactly. You're the detective. Shouldn't you have checked that when you got here? Oh yeah, sorry. The chicken at this restaurant is really good, so, you know. What? No, I don't know. Okay, look, maybe we should take a look around the rest of the restaurant. Yeah, because who's here already? There's the waitress. And there's there's the bartender with his Cosmo martini glass hat. But then we have the two blue-skinned people who, as again, like, for those if you've forgotten. Yeah, and there's no one up there. So you had to have been meeting with them. Yeah, at this point, I'm just still looking around. And time's passing. We'll get to it. But where was I checking? Oh yeah, for those who may have forgotten, the fact that they're blue skinned is not just like an artistic design choice. Someone literally in the game says like that blue skinned guy. It's like they are literally blue skinned. It's not just like, that looks funny. All right, let's look at the sign holder. It's no use. I can't read what it says. Let's see. Oh, hey, now I remember what the sign says. If you'd like some water, please ring the bell 3 times. 3 times? Yeah, the waitress doesn't bring any water if you only ring the bell once. She said those are the rules, apparently. I said, apparently? What do you mean, apparently? Don't you work here? Quite a stickler for the details, this detective. Well, hopefully we'll have time to do stuff with all this looking around, but 1, 2, 3. And I do like that Lynne was like, huh? Let me go. Want to get in that, like, water thing or her hat or something? Yeah. You want more water? Oh, sorry, I didn't ring the bell. What's with the more water bit? Oh, well, come on, this is your 3rd glass. Okay, I get it. This was a little dig, wasn't it? Kind of like, hey, where's my food, right? No, not at all. Besides, I didn't ring it. But I would like to see you bring in my chicken soon. Duly noted. In the meantime, enjoy a nice glass of water. But you didn't pour the water. Oh, well. Trick time. Also, just The designs are so good. Everyone I see, I'm just like, that's a cool, like, you see Sissel, like, at the beginning, you're like, yeah, snazzy, and you see Lynne, and you're like, yeah, all right. And then it's like, when you see Cabanel, and you're like, oh, man, that's... But everyone else is just like, look at that design. Look, it's so good. So good. Also, what can I do? I can get in the cart. That's it, huh? Oh, right. No. All right, man. Rewind. Just as I was looking, I'm like, okay, can we listen in? Can we... What can I do? The elevator rings. I'm like, oh, right, she goes upstairs, and I lost my ride. Oh, that's... Oh. Okay, I was gonna say, we already heard this thing. No, but now it is different again. Who was that pointy-haired man gonna do? If you're gonna call me anything, at least try to make it my name, Sissel. Oh, sorry about that. I'm really bad with names. The future of this lady's career as a detective looks pretty bleak. She's like, I can hear your thoughts, you know. Also, I do like that, like, when you have that, you can just skip it, and it goes by really fast when you're not listening to the dialogue. So, like, when you do something like this, like, oh, I messed up, I have to replay. It isn't super long to get back to where you were. Like, yeah, replaying this took way less time than the first one, because we're not listening to everything. All right, trick time. So what do we have here? A trunk that we can examine and nothing else. This is one big trunk. Seems pretty heavy, too. It's very suspicious. And red. Hey, let's see what's in it. Sorry, that's not possible. It's locked. Oh, darn. I wanted to see what's inside. Here you go. I go into the... No. Wanted to get to the drinks. I want to mix up some drinks. Well, we can listen to what they say. So we can do that from up here. So what do you think, my dear beauty? You really think we can trust this deal? Who knows? It's not our job to think about that. But those incidents did happen in this country, just as he predicted. Yes, and they were pretty amusing too, weren't they? That fellow who sang out national secrets during a live TV broadcast. And the man who laid siege to the Metro Police Department, taking the top dog hostage. What if he double-crosses us? It wouldn't be pretty. No, he needs this deal too. We've accepted all his conditions as well. Yes, and thanks to that, we have to be here on this extra little assignment. But as long as I'm paired up with you, beauty, I don't mind. How do these two? How do they know about the cases at the special prison? Special prison? The guy who sang the national secrets, the man who held siege to the Metro Police? Those cases are classified information. Oh, huh, yeah, I heard about both of those cases recently, too. The perpetrators in those cases are being held at a special facility. That's what the special prison is. But it's not known about to the general public. So prisoner D99, Detective Zhao, he's one of those special cases too, huh? God, these two are talking about the very same cases I heard about just tonight. That couldn't be just coincidence, could it? Oh, I'm sure it's fine. What? What is it, beauty? Why don't we move to a different spot? That table in the back looks good. Oh, now you're talking, beauty, my dear. Just what I've been waiting for. A quiet, secluded spot, just the two of us. I wouldn't object to that. All of a sudden, I get this feeling someone is eavesdropping. My sixth sense is very strong, you know. That's all right, my dear. You don't have to make excuses. Off we go, across the bridge of poultry to the land of love. Oh, I'm just saying, Lynne, her walk, sheesh. What just happened? Did she sense we were here? What, with her sixth sense? You know, but you know, I have some pretty amazing powers myself. Yeah, like what? Like if there's chicken nearby, I can tell right away. That's called your sense of smell. Anyway, at least the situation's changed a little bit now. Okay. Interesting, too. I mean, let me do this. I don't believe in a sixth sense. It's not scientific, says the ghost. Come to think of it, we have been left behind, haven't we? Yeah, it looks that way. Not having legs is more inconvenient than I thought it would be. What are we gonna do now? They're all the way over there. I'm telling you, we better shake a leg or we're gonna miss what they're saying. Pretty hard to shake a leg if we don't even have legs. Still talking about something. I wanna hear. Yeah, me too. Oh, now we can, oh, because they put the glass down. Okay, so there's the bell and a bottle display. All right, well, let's go. Okay, so we knocked the bottle down, broke the glass. We can ring the bell 3 times, I guess. Although I'm gonna do this just in case there's another, like, ring the bell, like 3 times for water, ring the bell, like, you know, twice if something's, like, you know, on the floor or whatever. Because, you know, she has to tell us that. So I was wondering, we're not stuck over here by any chance, are we? We might be. Okay, well, I have 2 thoughts. Number 1, if we want to get over to where those 2 are, we have to use this red trunk they forgot somehow. Yeah, it sounds right. What's your other thought? It doesn't look like this blue-haired bartender is going to be much help. So I guess we have to find somebody who can help. Bing. There, we have a bell. We know what the bell does. Now, how do we get her to... Will she just take the trunk? Before I listen to them, I'm going in the trunk, just in case. You rang. Oh, I get it. You saw that couple over there. You started to get lonely, right? So you decided to call me. That's so sweet. Forgive me, but I didn't ring for anybody. What? Do not stand in my light, please. I can't see my glass properly. I've been working here for 2 days. I've been waiting this whole time for you to notice me. Now, would you stop trying to shake me up and just stick to shaking cocktails? Aw, you're so sad. She has a surprisingly short career with this place. So maybe call her up. Yeah, I thought like maybe having the glass broken would make her do something, but no. Although the broken glass is on the floor. Wait. Okay. We ring the bell. She comes up. It'll depend, I guess. If we can get in here, start filling it, get into the glass or the trunk while it's filling. Question, profit. All right. Question, profit. Okay. Yes. Now, do we go in the glass or I guess the trunk, because the glass isn't gonna. Oh, it didn't trick. It didn't trick. Well, maybe something different will happen now that she's here. Yeah. Oh, you just broke that glass like you did my heart. A broken glass can never be put back the way it was. Just leave it there. Oh, you can't just leave it. Somebody might get hurt. Wait, doesn't this trunk belong to that couple over there? The only things we allow customers to lose here are their cares. Miss, please go and let them know about the trunk if you'd be so kind. How gallant of you. I just might fall for you, you know. Yeah. Odd girl. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, me too. Lynne, you are not in a... Oh, no, but we're not in the trunk. But it didn't let me, so either we have to do it again a second time or something is gonna come back. Okay, so she talked to them. We wouldn't be able to hear them, but...
Well, goodbye. I've been working here for 2 days. I've had my eye on you the whole time. I think this might be my last night working here, though. It's been fun.
I guess she's leaving this place with her surprisingly short career intact. Oh, okay, he put another glass up. That's how we get to the trunk. Of all the things to forget, it wouldn't have been pretty if I forgot this. Lug. Lug. Don't mind me, just scratching up your floor. Ah, here we are, finally. Feel kind of bad about eavesdropping, though. Not me. I mean, we just delivered their lost trunk to them after all. They owe us that much. What kind of detective says something like that? Yes, fate changed. I mean, I guess examine it. Yeah. One big trunk seems pretty heavy, too. It's very suspicious and red. Let's see what's in it. Okay. On this side. Yeah. A flower vase and a light. Well, can we hear what they're saying? There we go. I can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably only have a small brain to match. Oh, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you. That's what he loves about her? Yeah, I don't get it either.
Now, where were we? Oh, right, who to invite to the wedding? If we got married, of course, that is.
We can talk about that when we're alone.
But aren't we alone now, Beauty?
Do you think she senses our presence again? I spy a ladybug.
A ladybug?
I just hate little bugs. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, what? After all that trouble, it happened anyway? Looks like it, yeah. It's not over yet, though. It's not? What are you talking about? Well, you're not dead yet. Oh, but I'm gonna be in just a few seconds. Before that happens, maybe there's something we can do from here. And they're hiding under the table. All right, well, let's swing the light. There we go, swing. Oh, that didn't work. Oh. Okay, we got to the chicken bone. I'm hitting the button. Oh, there's... Time till death, 0, wait. Hello? Looks like he's unconscious.
Excuse me, can you wake up for a second, please?
Ugh, pushy as ever, this detective. One thing I've learned is that the newly dead stay unconscious for a little while at first. Huh? I was like that, you were like that. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, if we restart the flow of time now, you'll die. Yeah, I know. But why don't we try going back even further in time? Wait, what? Even further? But how? Well, simple. We go back 4 minutes before the death of this poor driver here. That's not what I was expecting, but that's pretty cool. Wait, you can do that? I don't know. I never tried it before, so I don't know how it'll go, but if we could erase the driver's death, that should erase your death too. Wow. I can't think of any other way. Let's try it. Inception. "4 minutes at Temsick Park." What the? That's Lynne, our rookie detective. What's she doing at Point X? Could it be just a coincidence? I mean, it's not a coincidence because she was following the note that Sissel had, like, before you died. But Like, come on. Like, you can't just pick a restaurant as your secret point and then be surprised when someone shows up there. Like, how did they get into point X? It's a restaurant. They walked in the front door. That's how. Just got an APB on her a little while ago. Something about an extremely important case is extremely important. Witness currently extremely on the run. Now what? Should I report this to Inspector Cabanella? Okay. Told us to stay off the radio unless it was an emergency. I better call this in. Poor Lynne, I wonder what she did this time. Inspector Cabanella is pretty protective when it comes to Lynne. He'd want to know. Oh! Is this, or... Yeah, what's the matter? Is this... No, this is a different call. All right, fine. Like when the weird guy with the big poofy hair picked it up. But I guess that was earlier, way earlier in the evening. I mean, it's this spot, but... I was like, are you seeing this from a different perspective? Like, no, because that was a couple hours ago. This is point X. Yes, sir. I'll go get her. Oh, the static is awful. Can't believe I forgot the trunk of all things. Okay. So that's the bug that he has on the chicken listening to those two. Okay. Like, I can't believe I've lost the trunk of all things. With such a small body, you probably... I guess it's over the thing.
With such a small body, you only have a small brain to match. Oh, that hurts, Beauty, but that's okay. That's what I love about you.
The heck is this?
I spy a ladybug. A ladybug? I just hate little bugs.
Can't hear very well. She destroys the bug, its feedback loops into his ear, knocks him out, and then he dies on impact when he crashed. I can't tell if he died with the feedback loop or if he died on impact. Whoa, the van driver was a detective. Looks like it. I noticed something, though. Conversation he was listening to just before the crash. I remember hearing it. You're right, we heard it just a few minutes ago. Just after that conversation, the detective suddenly passed out. Okay, so he didn't die from the feedback. He just knocked him out. What happened, I wonder? We know what happened. Yeah, we already know the answer. We saw what happened. Thank you, Lynne. Someone has to help your protagonist amnesiac stuff. She burned up the ladybug. Sometimes when a high-tech bug like that's destroyed, it emits a loud signal, loud enough to knock a person out if they were listening to it through headphones. So that's why the detective passed out. Bingo! Now let's stop it from happening. Click, click, click. Back in This is going to be interesting, because we can't stop her from destroying it. That is amusing that... Hey, this place. This is the place the white-suited inspector phoned tonight. This is the parking lot of the park on the east side of town. It's been years. You know this park? Yeah, I used to play here a lot when I was little. But then one day, I swore I'd never set foot in this park ever again. Oh, those are some really deep, dark feelings there. Wonder what happened. Hold it. Don't give me that a ghost doesn't have a foot to set bit. It's just a figure of speech. What kind of nitpicker do you think I am? Anyway, whatever, let's get started. Okay, let's do that. Nah, I'm not gonna press her about that other thing right now. I mean, we know that, like, you're gonna be on the windshield because that's where his dead body was, but it's still pretty amusing to just be like, dead body, windshield. Okay, so we can turn on the flashing light or recline the seat. Reclining the seat hit that, but that doesn't help us. So, all right. For now, we do This. Huh. Doesn't look like the detective's gonna come.
Might as well turn it off. It's pretty loud.
Wait until he's oh, no. Say wait until he's closer and then do it, or... What does this do? We're in the binoculars. Oh, okay, we hit them. Okay, before it raises up, get in the binoculars. I thought it was gonna like, woo, fling you or something, but... What does that do for us? We can recline the seat, knock the binoculars over here, but... Unless he's gonna pick them up again. Yeah, the phone rings. We want to get into that phone, I bet. Or at least we want to get it on our list. No. So, do we have to ring it while he's in the back of the van? Or turn that on? Because, yeah, there's, like, nothing else I can do here. Yeah, I mean, technically I can't fast forward because it's a new thing, but, you know, we saw this conversation, so I'm skipping it. He's on the move. There isn't much time left. We have to stop him fast, otherwise he's gonna crash into the chicken kitchen. This is like that game, isn't it? A game of chicken. Sorry, but what's a game of chicken? Oh, sorry, I'd better choose my audience more carefully the next time I tell a joke. Never mind that, we have to do some... I appreciated it, Lynne. We can... recline the seat. Ah! What do you think you're doing? Oh, I just thought I'd better do something. Well, hurry up, put the seat back up. I can't, it's too heavy. All I can do now is hope this guy has strong ab muscles. He yanked the entire steering wheel off. Well, that didn't work. Oops. Yeah. Oops, that was my bad. I get you felt like you had to do something, but did you have to do that? There wasn't really much I can do once the van is moving. We should rethink this. Was there any other path before that? Guess I better rewind the clock, see if I can pick up other clues. Is it like I'll try, I guess for now the only thought I have is when he's here, try turning it on. Like he does that, now do it. Yes, he does change. But I feel like we want to do something with binoculars. Like, I'm gonna keep doing it. Well, maybe we need to get to there. I don't know, it's just... Like, what I'm trying to do is, like, so I turned it on, he's coming to investigate this, but I'm like, all right, well, what's that do? He has no core as a living person. Like, the binoculars have to be the play. Because, like, they wouldn't give you a thing like, put it on here, and then you flip it onto here, and then you flip it back onto the... Like, you wouldn't have that as an option if, you know... Oh, I might have been too slow on it, though. What are these doing here? Yeah. And the phone rings. So I have to be in them before that? Oh, no, I can do it from here. Okay. There we go. See, yeah, it's just like, if they're gonna give you the option to, like, go whoop, whoop, blip, whoop with the binoculars, like, that's probably a reason for that. All right, who is it? Who are you talking to? Oh. Oh, we can get back in there.
Detective Ringe, this is Memory.
What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report.
She's a... yay.
I like that she's a detective, too. I don't know. It's charming. What's the matter? It's not time for your regular report.
Listen to this. There's a suspicious couple in the bar upstairs. I'm gonna put a ladybug on them.
A ladybug? You mean a listening device? Don't do anything to blow our cover. Inspector Cabanello will be furious.
But they're doing all kinds of suspicious whispering. We have to find out what they're saying. You can pick up from the signal from your van. Check out their conversation for me, would you?
All right, fine. Once you get going on something, I know there's no stopping you.
Thanks. Later, then.
Hold on. Did you see a customer come in just now? Young woman, red hair, red boots.
Oh, yeah, the restless, suspicious chick? Sure.
Suspicious?
I mean, come on. As soon as she sat down, she ordered like 3 glasses of water in a row. She spilled the second glass on the table.
Okay, fine. Keep an eye on her, too, if you would.
You got it.
Oh, wow, the waitress was an undercover agent. And she apparently thought you were pretty suspicious.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was really thirsty, you know.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, did you hear what I heard about the listening device? We have to do something about the bug.
So, should we stay here or follow up on the waitress? It's like it's time to make a decision. I think go there. Because Sissel specifically is like, once the van is moving, there's not much I can do, so... Like, let's go see what we can do about that. I suppose it does make sense then, like... that if they have this place, if they've been planning this for months... that she's a special agent, too.
Hey, look where we are.
Part of the chicken kitchen.
Yep, or as most people say, the kitchen.
Hope the key to preventing that accident is here somewhere.
Oh, I bet it will be. You know what they say. Where there's smoke and chicken, there's fire.
Now that you mention it, it is pretty smoky in here. A new fate change. All right. What do we have? We can scrunch and stretch a t-shirt. Turn on a switch. Part of me just wants to see, like, do they say anything? Or so she puts the bug in right now. Let's flip the switch. Oh, what's wrong? I can't seem to raise the switch. It won't budge.
And not surprising, considering this whole place is sticky with grease. Bet it must be stuck.
It does feel pretty sticky, but if the switch were already raised, I bet I could manage to lower it. Huh, okay.
Hey, look what she's doing. Do you think that could be...
Yeah, she's probably planting the ladybug. Now that I think about it, it's this waitress's meddling that starts the whole chain of events.
The detective wouldn't have gotten his ears blown out and wouldn't have crashed.
In other words, we're witnessing it with our own eyes, the cause of a huge disaster slowly being planted in a chicken.
Hey, I just had a good idea.
About what to do about the ladybug?
No, I was thinking we could let her get crushed under the chicken instead of me.
I can't tell if you're kidding. At any rate, now we've seen the root cause of the accident.
All we have to do now is think of a way to take care of it.
I'm trying. Well, let's scrunchy stretch our... Scoot. All right, so we have that. A pot, a kettle, all right. Sure, let's rock the boat.
Ha, it's smoky in here.
She flips it. Okay, let's see what happens before I keep doing stuff. Well, she tries to flip it. It clears out the stuff. She keeps fiddling, he keeps cooking. What the? Okay, well, that happens. He puts another chicken down. All right, so is there any way to switch the chickens? No. All right, so we might have to flip the switch again when she's trying to do it. Yeah, like rocking this doesn't really do anything for us. I mean, I guess we'll get in the chef's hat. Or do we rock this while it's... No. Okay, so that gets down to the pedal, so... Ah, yeah, all right. So that flips it around.
Hey, what's up with this lazy Susan? It's acting up today. Maybe it's out of sorts because I was spinning around on it yesterday.
Interesting thing to do for a lady her age. Maybe it's out of sorts. How about thinking maybe it might be broken? But it really isn't broken. broken. It's just us ghosts. So we have to spin it around, but then stop it. What are you doing? Can't you tell? I thought I'd give it a little spin. I get it. You're gonna make her take the one that doesn't have the ladybug on it. Right, and then that suspicious woman won't burn it up. Good thinking, but wait a minute. I don't know if that'll work. Huh? Well, after all, even a girl like her is still bound to notice. I mean, platter suddenly spinning around right before her eyes? Yeah, that's the rub. Only we could distract her for a minute. I mean, I'm seeing the pieces of, like, pull down lever. Will this... Okay, now that's off. Get to pedal. Wait for it to get smoky. Hopefully she turns around. Okay, wait for her to turn. Wait for her to turn. Spin. There we go. Now, do we need to be anywhere specific for the next bit? Like, I don't think so. I guess I'll just hang out here in the shirt for now. Yeah. So hopefully she just take there. Okay, good. All set. We come along for the ride? No. I mean, I guess fate's gonna change anyway, so. There, how about that? The ladybug is still sitting on the table. We did it! La 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 la. Chicken, thou art so beautiful, chicken. I took a bite, my heart swelled with pride, and I got goosebumps. What the heck is this? I'm consumed with the love of consuming you, la la la. Fate averted. Well, looks like you've escaped the fate of being hammered by your horrible hen. Yeah, but I still haven't escaped the worst darkness of this terrible night. I shot you, didn't I? I don't know, there must have been some complicated set of circumstances that made you do it. It's never okay to shoot a person, no matter what the circumstances. Wait, shouldn't that be my line? Anyway. You were investigating a case, and I was supposed to give you information on the case. Maybe it's time you told me about it. Tell me about the case you're looking into. Yeah, I guess I should. Let's go back to the new present first. Yeah, alright, sure. Back in the new present, the delicious aroma of chicken fills the air, but I'm still thinking about Lynne. I wonder if she's still waiting for her chicken to be served. I decided to go see her and ask her the questions that were still consuming me. Consuming me like this beautiful chicken. Alright, so we use this to get to the other. I kind of wish that it grew, like, I get that they're giving it you in order, like, you know, first you had this. Then, you know, then you had this, then you had this. So, like, I understand they're just in order, but it'd be kind of nice if, like, the chicken kitchen and the regular, like, the kitchen of the chicken kitchen were together. You know, I don't know, makes sense to me. Anyways, we want to go to this one. The disastrous accident has been completely erased. Once again, I've saved red-headed detective from death. Saved Lynne, the criminal who stole my life. One question in particular hangs heavy on my mind. Why did she shoot me? Until I know the answer, I'll never be satisfied. Now she's doing it too. I mean, to be fair, I'm not judging either Jowd or Lynne. Like, You know, like a big, like, chicken like that, perfect golden, like, I'll take massive. I mean, I can't swallow it as fast as they do, but I get it being like, nom, 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 chicken. Like, of course, the fat guy streamer would know about that. Shut up. Meanwhile, Lynne's appetite is apparently foremost in her mind. A golden brown chicken sits on the table in front of her. Until she eats the whole thing, she'll probably never be satisfied. Until I figure out who shoots me, I'll never be satisfied. Or why. Until she eats this chicken, she'll never be satisfied. Alright, so we can just ring the bell. Oh. Is Lynne having a serious talk with that detective? Nah, she's just gobbling down chicken. What do the detectives know to stake out the restaurant tonight? Better see if I can get some information. More importantly, I have a lot of questions for that lady detective.
Oh, I didn't know you were here, Detective Ringe. Come to see me, did ya? Aw, that's so sweet.
Oh, hi, Memory. Don't mind us, just pretend we're not here.
Why don't you try some chicken while you're here?
No thanks, just watching Lynne eat is quite enough for me.
So, how did it turn out with my ladybug?
Oh, the listening device? Well, let's see. I thought the gentleman had a very nice singing voice. Sorry, we're in the middle of an important talk. You leave us to it.
Oh, but you guys are the ones who called me over.
Odd girl. Yeah, I agree. Me too. Running gags, they never get old. So how do I get... Ding. Okay, this time I can ghost while she's doing it. But I can't ghost onto anything. Oh, do I have to do the triple bell?
Decide you want some chicken? Or me, after all?
But we didn't call you.
Wait a minute. Is that you, Sissel?
There's a good detective. She figured it out. If you're coming over here, don't forget, you have to ring the bell 3 times.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Not important. Pay no attention to us. We're not even here.
I'll make you notice me someday, detective. You'll see.
Odd girl. I like that a lot. There are just moments in this game where you're like, yes, this is a good game, and there's an example why. And I like that. Like, you ring the bell, she comes over. You ring the bell, she comes over again. And I was actually thinking it on the way over. I don't know. Didn't I say, like, oh, or something? Like, because I'm like, oh, there's nothing to grab onto. I'll have to do it 3 times to get the water pitcher. And then as she's doing that, Lynne does her like, hey, is that you, Sissel? Remember, you gotta do it 3 times. And like telling you, the player, while also being in-game telling. It's so good. There we go.
Decide you want some.
Okay, so that's the same. Pretend we're not right here. No, stay right there.
Huh? I'm at the crucial moment with this chicken here. I'll need you to pour me some water if it starts going down wrong.
Lynne, you don't have to risk your life over chicken, you know. He's right. Look at her attacking that thing. Anyway, I better move while I have the chance. Yeah, she knows what Lynne... I mean, granted, if they didn't just, like, freeze the game, I could have done it without her being like, stop! But I like Lynne a lot. Huh, that's funny. Even though I saved the detective, he doesn't have a core. Not like the one Lynne has, or that valiant little doggy, Missile. I thought the ones I save are supposed to develop a core when they're alive again. I guess I still have things to learn about these powers of the dead. Well, I'm heading back. Lots of things to do, you know. Okay, before we continue, I have 2 ideas why. Either one, it's because, I mean, there's the more interesting, and, you know, as they say, there's the Doyleist or Watsonian. You know, do you want the in-universe explanation or the out-of-universe? Because the out-of-universe, you know, the Doyleist explanation is because he's not an important character. That's why he doesn't get a core. Like, he's not important, so you don't get to do stuff with him. in-universe, I'm wondering if it's because it was, like, timeception. Like, because you went back in time, and while you were back in time, you went back in time again. And so, like, Lynne gets a core. Well, I mean, Lynne had a core from the first place, but like, even if she hadn't, like, she would get a core because she was like the original one where you jump back. But then if you jump back again, they don't get one. That's my thought. I might be wrong. I don't know, but you know, I'm calling it now. And if I'm right, I'll be like, yeah. And if I'm wrong, I'll just conveniently forget to mention this part.
Yeah, I gotta get back.
Yeah, like washing dishes, planting bugs.
Someday I'll plant a big one on you, detective.
Odd girl. Unrepentant flirt. Good for her. No judgment here. Listen, Lynne, you've explained your side and I understand, but there's an APB out on you. Can't you at least hurry up and get out of here? You know, slip away quietly.
Oh, can do. I'm meeting somebody here.
Eating somebody? Oh yeah, that's right. The little lady, Camilla. Why do you have to meet somebody here? The special investigation unit's watching the restaurant. How can that be a coincidence? I don't know, but it is a coincidence. Is it true what they say? That you're, you know, still looking into Detective Jowd's case on your own? Check in. Inspector Cabanella's worried about you, you know. I understand how you feel, but just don't do anything crazy, okay? Check in. Alright, come on, Lynne. Pause down your eating for a minute. Let's, So, how's the chicken you've been waiting so long for?
It is great. But you know, with Detective Ringe, that's his name, by the way, sitting right across from me.
I mean, he was just dead a few moments ago, right? It's kind of taking the edge off my appetite. Oh, brother. Well, he's a great guy. He understands my situation, he said. He's gonna give me a pass, just for tonight. Speaking of Detective Ringe, I noticed something strange. He doesn't have a core. He doesn't? I thought a core was supposed to show up once I save somebody. Huh. I wonder if... When you possessed his corpse, he was unconscious, right? Unconscious? Yeah. He was, wasn't he? Just like you. You were unconscious the first time I saved you, too. And after I saved you, you didn't have a core either. Okay, I was wrong. But I'm not moving past it, because that's interesting. I didn't notice that. So, okay, it's like, it has nothing to do with the fact that you double went back in time. It's because they weren't, like, aware of themselves at the time. So for people who are unconscious, when you save them, no core shows up. I think that's probably what it is. And you might be right. All right, well, I'll leave Ringe to you then. But I still have lots of questions for you. Yeah, I thought you would. All right, let's get started then. You know, like, that's the important bit. That's kind of... Let's ask, how's Camilla doing?
It sure is taking Camilla long enough. She should have been here by now. I'm getting really worried.
You two are like sisters, aren't you? That's what Camilla said. Yeah, that about sums it up. Doesn't look like being worried affected your appetite much, though. Hey, the bigger the crisis, the more a girl's gotta eat. I have to make sure Camilla stays safe, no matter what. Camilla and that music box, too. Music box? Oh, yeah, that wooden box. The box was a present from Detective Jowd. Oh. From Detective Jowd? Yeah, it was 5 years ago. The box arrived 3 days after the murder incident. He must have sent it just before he was arrested. Someday when the case is over and everything is settled, I want you to give this to a certain person, he said. So what's inside? I don't know. I can't open it. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Let's learn more about Jowd. What is your connection to prisoner D99, Detective Jowd? He seems like more than just a coworker. Yeah, I suppose you have the right to know. Detective Jowd is my hero. Hero, huh? Don't hear that word much anymore. It's an old-fashioned heroic kind of story. It happened 10 years ago. Ooh. Now just calm down. Drop the weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Oh. Oh.
That day, 10 years ago, I was playing in my favorite park. And then suddenly, somebody grabbed my arm from behind. I was so scared, I thought I was gonna die. And then...
We'll take my face away, just, in case. Get a little screenshot.
He appeared, Detective Jowd.
Or not.
Oop. And then that really loud sound. I think it was the sound of a gun. I passed out. When I came to...
You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister.
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. So that's why you became a detective.
That's right. He was my ideal of what a detective was all about.
But an ideal detective doesn't shoot and kill his own wife.
Exactly. That's why I want to prove that he didn't. Detective Ringe works for the Special Investigation Unit. He said an important deal is set to go down here tonight at the restaurant. A deal that could affect the future of our nation.
A nation isn't something that's easily influenced, though.
Well, that's what he said. Anyways, it's that couple at the table upstairs.
Yeah, we got that part.
I hear they're foreigners.
What gave it away? Was the fact that they have blue skin when no one else does? Like, no, it's the fact they wear fancy, like, black suits with red ties. Because everyone else's clothing is super eclectic, but all those guys are dressed just very snazzy, but very, like, reserved. Like, not Cabanella's. That's what gave it away. Detective work.
They're waiting for the other party and the deal to show up.
Those two, huh? They certainly are an odd pair.
Is this other party they're waiting for me? Kinda hard to imagine, isn't it? Nobody really knows any of the details of the detail, except for one person. Ta-da!
Mr. Breezy Dancer in a white suit.
They say he's been watching the movements of those two for a long time. I've never seen him work so frenetically on an investigation before.
Oh, I said frenetically. That's not frantically. My eyes saw frantically, and my mind was thinking fanatically, just from as I was reading what I thought it was gonna say, and combine the two together, and we make a new wonderful world. Frenetically, use it in your everyday life. Inspector Cabanella, huh? Apparently, you're a real favorite of his.
A favorite? Yeah, well, there's a reason for that.
And what's that?
No, not that one.
And what's that? I don't click the wrong button.
Oh.
Way to rub it in. Let's just pretend that never happened. Inspector Cabanella, that's what I meant to ask.
Inspector Cabanella and Detective Jowd were good friends.
Yeah, I think I remember the prison guard saying something about that.
They joined the detective division the very same day. They're two very different types, but they were always in friendly competition to be the best. Detective Jowd was always very particular about thorough investigation of the crime scene. And Inspector Cabanella, well, I guess he just has a natural genius for investigating. Anyway, those two lead the detective division in those days. Those two led the detective division in those days.
Led.
But Inspector Cabanella is different now. He changed a little.
He changed.
Ever since the Detective Jowd incident, now he distances himself from field work. I don't know, he's starting to focus on nothing but moving up the ladder.
Huh. And so that's how he became head of the Special Investigation Unit, I take it.
Anyway, Inspector Cabanela took me under his wing.
Because you were the little girl his good friend had saved.
He really looked out for me, helping me study for my detective's exam, fudging my exam scores for me.
That goes a little beyond the scope of looking out for you.
Inspector Cabanela? I wonder what role he plays in everything that's happening tonight. Sissel, Did I really shoot you?
Where did that come from out of the blue?
I really don't remember. I've tried and tried, but I can't. Now I finally understand how you must feel. How hard it is to have your memory gone, your story erased.
I don't know, who knows? Knowing the truth might be even harder.
I'd rather believe there's hope myself.
That was great.
Oh, do I have chicken on my face? You're staring.
I
bet you're thinking about how impressed you are with the way I took care of that chicken.
I am?
Did you see the size of that thing? And she's just like, ah.
Just tell me one thing. This case you say you're looking into, is it Detective Jowd's?
What if it was?
I can't keep it from you. It's too cruel.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Lynne. It's tonight. Detective Jowd. You know, it's tonight. His execution.
But there's still time. I looked into it. I found out all the executions in this country are carried out at dawn.
That may be the norm, but not this time, I'm afraid.
What?
The execution is set for 11 p.m.
What?
It's gonna happen pretty soon.
Is there anything we can do to stop it?
Of course not. It's too late now. Not without a stay of execution from the Justice Minister. I'm gonna go see him then.
What?
See who?
Who else? The Justice Minister.
It'd be ridiculous. There's not enough time. I'm going.
Sissel.
Me?
Get to the prison. Stop that execution.
Easy enough for you to say.
Detective Range, I'll be going now.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go this time. I'll tell him I was distracted because I was eating chicken. Is there anything else I can do?
Could you find Camilla? She's supposed to be on her way here.
Oh, your little Camilla? Yeah, okay, got it. I'll look for her.
Okay, you know what to do, Sissel. You have to save Detective Jowd.
The guy's just like, what is she? Okay, whatever. The life of yet another person I'm connected to somehow is about to end. Could it be a coincidence, or is there something more behind it all? Detective Jowd is destined to be executed tonight. I don't know if that fate is the wrong one for him or the right one, but I decided to go to the prison anyway. Yeah, again, because you want to help Lynne, you're like, I don't know if, is Jowd guilty? Is he, like, innocent? We don't know what's going on with Detective Jowd, but, like, Lynne wants to help him. We want to help Lynne, so sure. Ooh, Lynne, the Pursued Redhead. New song. New illustration. Save your current place and time.
Yes, please.
Continue playing. Yes, please. Come on, I can't leave you flattened under a huge chunk of chicken forever, after all.